Hey friends, this is
Sandra.
No singing. Hey friends, this is the afternoon show at the Lower East Side Girls Club. Here we talk about whatever we want to talk about, so welcome. How are you guys doing today? Oh, horrible. Election season is stressful for all of us, so when you're feeling like one of the millions of presidential candidates we don't know, here are some self-care tips to get you through November 2020.
Do a face mask because all this stress will give you wrinkles at 16.
Get a silk pillowcase. They won't irritate your skin while you're burying your face into a pillow, screaming in frustration.
Try to take a break from screen time. Close your computer, go on a walk, go to the woods. Never come back. You live there now. Trump isn't there.
Use a nice scented lotion to help cover up the stench of our rotting democracy.
Start a conversation about mental health, specifically your uncle's. He posted a status that you had to expand twice about Chinese tariffs. What does he know about Chinese tariffs?
And it's important for you guys to practice self-care because Trump already is. He was in a yoga class, and when someone said he had to leave, he said, "Nah, I'ma stay."
We have a great show for you today. A special interview with activist Daleaja Foreman and a great performance from Raquetti. We'll be right back.
The political vote right now is critical. It's so typical, being hypocritical. It's not right if you were a criminal. They treat you like a ghost, yeah, you're invisible.
Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke?
Political folks don't get to vote. At the end of your rope, it's hard to cope. Brother on parole, he's hard to control. He wants to advocate for gun control, but he can't take his woes to the poll. It's up to his girls to abuse the poll.
Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? It's up to vote. Are you woke? It's up to vote.
Hello from New York City, and welcome to the afternoon show with the Lower East Side Girls Club. I'm Paradise.
And I'm Elsa, and today we have Raquetti here. She's a songwriter and singer, and she actually performed at our Make Music New York summer festival. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me.
How are you?
Good. Can't complain. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us about your project. Requirements have changed.
So it's my upcoming album, tentatively coming out in March of 2020. And it's just kind of a collection of works that of songs that I've been working on for maybe the past year and a half.
And I really like the name and what inspired that name.
I was talking to a friend, and we were just talking from one thing to the other. And of course, you know, guys come up, and she's just like, you got to let these guys know that they can't, you know, just give you anything halfway, and just let them know that requirements have changed. And I was like, I like that name.
Did you go to school for music?
I didn't, no. Well, I went to high school, in junior high school, for music, but I went to college for speech pathology, and that's essentially to be a speech therapist. And then I graduated, went to school to study audiology, and then I realized I didn't like it. At that time, I didn't really have the confidence to say, like, and I wasn't too sure to say, like, I'm going to pursue music full time. But once I knew that I didn't want to do audiology full time, I was like, all right, well, you know, music was always that reoccurring thing for me.
So what's on your sweatshirt? Is that merch, maybe?
This is a current sweater that I have on my website, Raquetti.com, on Raquetti.com. And this is actually the Lost One cover. So it's still available for purchase as well. And then I'm still working on new merchandise for 2 upcoming singles that I have, as well as like, and it's not just going to be like sweatshirts or t-shirts. Like, I'm really trying to take my time and think outside the box as well. Because, yeah, you want to have another stream of income, but you want people to want it as well. And for them to be like, I got this new Raquetti sweater. Like,
What about Raquetti metal straws?
Ooh.
I haven't thought about that, but that's a good idea. If you have any more, let me know.
Thank you, Raquetti, so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.
It was great.
Please stick around for a musical performance from Raquetti.
Don't be a troll, just enter the poll.
Okay.
We promote the vote, yeah, remember this quote. Get into elections, it changes our direction. So make the right selection for USA perfection.
What?
Yeah, you already know, Girls Club got the flow.
Girls
So
Club.
help us with the vote, be our friend, not our foe.
A foe.
Yeah, you see a vision, make a decision. Vote right now and unite this division.
Okay.
Vote now, 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 vote now,
Vote now. Vote now. Here to perform her hit single, Lost One, please welcome Raquetti to the afternoon show.
Thank you, guys. V notes. So now you wanna show up. Now you wanna call me, text me, page me. Now I wanna. I finally move on it. Now you wanna roll up. Now you want text back. You took me off home, huh? I remember being stressed. I remember being vexed. I remember being praised. Had to push it to the left. Then I remembered I'm a boss. Remembered I got the soul. Had to leave your ass alone. Yeah, I had to dust you off. Yeah. You're too late, baby, that's too bad. See me shining, you want me back. Played yourself, well, you know that's facts. So facts, yeah. You must have forgot that I'm so damn fine. You must have forgot how I was blowing your mind. You must have forgot you had a real one. You had a rider, but then you tried her. That's why you lost one, yeah. All of your feelings, cause you lost one, yeah. You had the realest, but you lost her, yeah. And now you're feeling like you lost some, cause you lost one. Why you calling my line, wasting more of my time? Swear to God that you change when it's more of the same. I'm sure of it. You play games like tournaments. Chestnut checkers, been pony shit. Cash my chips, I'm off of it. I said, hold up, you're too late, baby, that's too bad. See me shine, you want me back. Played yourself, well, you know that's bad. All facts, yeah. You can snap. How I was blowing your mind. You must have forgot you had a real one. You had a rider, but then you tried her. That's why you lost one, yeah. All of your feelings, cause you lost one, yeah. You had the realest, but you lost her, yeah. And now you're feeling like you lost some, cause you lost one, yeah. You might win some, but you just lost one. Lost one, yeah. Such a dumb, it's so silly how come. Lost one, yeah. Yeah. Say you lost one. All I do is you 100. Lost her, yeah. And now you're feeling like you lost one. I said, nah, I'm lost one, yeah. All of your feelings, cause you lost one.
none, 'cause you lost one, yeah.
Thank you guys.
Welcome to Essex Market.
I'm Mariatu.
And I'm Paradise. And we're visiting La Tiendita to interview people on issues that are important to us.
So we want to ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Kamala Harris, our Democratic candidate, wanted to propose a bill that would extend school for 10 hours, so from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. How do you feel about that?
No, just like no.
Why? Why no?
Well, I love school, but I wouldn't want to be in school all day.
Right.
I think it's great to a certain extent, but 8 a.m., quite frankly, I think that they should make school later for kids. They want to sleep later. And quite honestly, when they get to high school, it would be a lot better for them if they slept in a little bit. They do better in work.
What do you guys think about having school until 6 p.m.?
No.
I think it's good in a way for working parents that don't have to pay for daycare, but it's a little bit long for kids. Maybe what we should do is suggest that people should have a 4-day work week or working less hours and more time for being people.
That's great because my kids should be in school longer.
Okay. What about, how do you think the kids are going to feel about this?
They're probably not going to like it.
But it should still be 10 hours long.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I think it's a great idea because a lot of parents now are both working outside of the home and they need all the help they can get after school.
For problems like these that directly impact children, do you think that children should be able to vote?
Yes.
I think maybe they should have some kind of vote, maybe not equal to adults, but some way in which they can vote. And many things, not just what impacts them, like climate change, for instance. That does impact them, their generation.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they're the one who are going to school. I mean, no one else is going to school. Are they going to school who are passing the bill? No. So why?
After a certain age, maybe from like 16 on.
No, I don't think that a young mind is capable of, formulating that kind of opinion.
Well, I know that I don't want to be in school till 6. Isn't that like...
What time would you want to be in school till?
I think 2:20 is fine.
2:20? Why 2:20? Why not 2:30?
That's...
Or 2:15?
And one last question. It's just a fun question. So if YES spells yes, YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. EYES?
EYES.
I have no idea.
EYES?
Yes.
What does that spell?
Yes.
Uiz. Ooh. Hey, how's it go?
Eyes.
Why are we so divided? I know that we can be united. Yeah, girls club. We sign 'em up and they feel valid. We rock 'em up for to feel balanced. We prop 'em up for sure. What are you waiting for? The power's in your voice. Your conscience. It's our your conscience. Yeah, girls club. Ooh, we sign 'em up and they feel valid. We rock 'em up for to feel balanced. We prop 'em up for sure. What are you waiting for? The power's in your voice.
Today we're joined by a very special guest, Daleaja Foreman.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
And can you start by telling us a little about yourself and what you do?
Sure.
So I am a native New Yorker. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm an organizer and activist. With my curatorial work, I use it as a political education tool. I organize in housing, particularly against gentrification. The group I'm part of is called Take Back the Bronx, and we help people start tenant associations in their buildings, doing our best to ensure that our landlords and local officials are actually representing folks who live in the community.
So how has being a native New Yorker like shaped your ideas and experiences on like reclaiming gentrified neighborhoods or gentrification in general?
Definitely. So it's kind of been one of the central points of why I do the type of work that I do, because since I'm from Brooklyn and I've seen my borough essentially become unrecognizable over time, and it's painful and traumatic. And when I was your age, before things got really, really crazy, as I saw things changing slowly, I was really frustrated and disgusted and angry, which are all valid emotions. But that's why the reason I do the work I do is because I'm from here. Like, I can go to a protest because, you know, I have the privilege of being an English speaker and born in this country, etc. Where some folks who have migrated here perhaps or are undocumented, you can go and end up having your life ruined. So it's my responsibility to A, ensure that those folks are safe when they do show up in those spaces, and B, show up in those spaces for people who can't, you know?
In Girls Club, we talk a lot about issues going on in our community, but it's easy to feel helpless because it's hard to like figure out what to do. So what advice do you have for people who are like frustrated and don't know where to start?
I think the advice would be, first, to realize that folks in our communities, particularly working class and poor, Black and brown communities, have been doing this work for a very, 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 very long time. And that history kind of falls by the wayside. So even getting to know that that's happened is super inspirational. We need younger voices in those spaces because y'all are the future of our communities. We fight so you can stay there. So you have to continue to do the work because we also can't represent you. You can represent you, you know? And I think it's really important that young people know that we need your leadership in these movements because there are things that you recognize that I won't recognize, although I'm not that much older than you. And then definitely someone older than me probably won't recognize. And without these intergenerational conversations, we're gonna create a lot of gaps in our movements that are dangerous, you know? And those gaps essentially get teased out by the state to break our movements apart. Y'all have a lot more power than you may recognize. I think your value is, I don't even have the words to express how much you're valued in these spaces. And you've got incredible ideas and you have new ways to approach the same issues that we're discussing that we need.
Thank you, Daleaja,
You're
so
welcome.
much for
Thank you
coming.
so much
The
for
work-
coming on this show
Thanks for
with
having me.
us.
work you
I
do-
learned a lot about like how to protest and that my actions really matter. So
Yeah,
they do.
And I just want to say the work you do is so powerful and so important.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all inspire me. Please do the work. Yay.
Okay, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
You got the power to change the point of view. Don't be afraid to speak the truth. Now use your voice and make it loud. Can you make it loud now? 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 Speak up, change your position. Speak up so we can listen. Speak up, show us your vision now. Can you make it loud now? Can you make it loud now?
Can you make it loud? Can you make it loud now? Can you make it loud? Can you make it loud now?
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Girl Talk. Hi, welcome to Girl Talk on the afternoon show. I'm Mariatu, and I'm here with
Daleaja.
So as you can see, we have masks and robes. We're getting cozy. And we're just gonna have some girl talk. We have our homemade lotion from Girls Club. Would you like to try some?
Yes, please.
So, the first thing we're gonna...
It smells good.
It does, right? Mm-hmm. So, we know that you're an activist and all that. So, I wanted to ask you, like, have you ever had a time where someone told you you couldn't do something?
All the time. People always tell me I can't do things, especially because I'm like small, femme-presenting, dark-skinned, a myriad of things, and working class. And to that, I just say, watch me do it. You think I can't do it? We'll see. I'm gonna let you eat your words.
Nice. Okay, so I want to talk about some of the trends. One new trend that's going around is Crocs.
Crocs.
Do you know what Crocs are?
Yeah, the shoes with the thing.
So, they come in all colors of the rainbow and stuff. I used to have Crocs, but then, what are those? So, I stopped wearing them. So, what do you think about, like, Crocs? Do you like them?
I think they're comfortable. A lot of people who work in restaurants wear them because they have to be on their feet all day. A lot of nurses wear them. They're comfortable shoes. I don't see what the problem is. And they're like, I don't know how much they cost. I don't have a pair.
They're very cheap. They're like, what, $40?
Exactly. So if they're comfortable, wear them. I think the entire trend thing is whack, first off, because like to follow trends, you really need to have very little imagination or idea about what you want to put on your body. And I think trends are just lazy, and they go in and out so often that it's like you're gonna spend all your money following some dang trend and the thing's gonna be out of style and then you're gonna throw it away and you produce more waste. It's dumb. Wear what makes you comfortable.
What do you think about socks and sandals?
Socks and sandals? Yeah. That can either go really wrong or really right, I think.
Do you think they have to have like the slippery one, the ones with the
with the toes out?
Yeah, or the ones with the line in between the toes?
No line in between the toe. No line in between the toe. That's a no-go. It has to be out. It has to be like, if you're gonna go there, it has to be the ones where all your toes are out. But that like flip-flops and sandals, that's weird, bro. If you're gonna wear socks and sandals, make it a shoe that's at least sock appropriate. At least.
Please welcome back Raquetti to the afternoon show.
Thanks, guys. So my next song is called Most Beautifulest Thing in This World, and I'm going to need your help, right? So when I sing, the most beautifulest thing in this world, you say, it's just like that. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right? So, the most beautifulest thing in this world.
It's just like that.
All right. The most beautifulest thing in this world. And you say,
just like that.
Y'all gonna have to give me a little bit more energy. It's a happy,
it's a
like really
that.
happy song. All right, let's run the music. I have faith in you guys. I got you. I hope so. Yeah, 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 yeah. Da 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 dum 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 dum, yeah. Sometimes we forget.
Everyday pleasures of life.
We get caught up, fed up
with everything in flashing lights.
We live some complicated lives, yeah. And when the balance it ain't inside, all you gotta do is scroll to the side, click and you'll be fine, even if it's just for some time. Whether we see it as temporary or memory, everything you believe, say and do, it's all you'll ever have. And who you are is all you'll ever be, yeah.
The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I'm so happy. Let's keep it simple, let's slow it down. And what's time without solid ground? In every moment there's gratitude, and every lesson feeds the blues. Ain't nothing profound about the truth. No punchline, just me and you. Ain't nothing wrong with a little regret. And what good is a life if you're not living it yet? As quickly as the raindrops, as quickly as the tears, another season may disappear. But if we see the beauty within ourselves, yeah, it might be our saving grace. And man, I just want y'all to win, so we gonna go again, alright? The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like that. Alright, cool, so we go right now. Just another day living in the hood. Just another day around the way. I'm riding around BK, cruising like every single day. And I know we're looking for a change, and I know exactly where it is. It's in the most beautiful thing in this world. Da 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 dum da dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum da da dum da da dum da. So we gon' say the most beautifulest thing in this world. Just like that. I get in ya. The most beautifulest thing in this world. Just like that. And that's my time. Thank you guys so much.